Everybody, the big reveal for the new season of The Mandalorian. I'm Yoda. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I got another black series in front of me, and this is another figure from The Mandalorian. This is just from the Hasbro Pulse, and you can see by the side art, that is none other than Trapper Wolf, or the figure that was based on the Dave Filoni character. So it comes in this really nice box that's a little bit bigger than your regular black series. But just like the other PulseCon exclusives, you got the slide out and you got Trapper Wolf in there with his blaster and his helmet. Okay, first of all, I want to say this. It is kind of cool that we get another pilot, right? I know that it's basically a reuse of this body, and you can tell, there it is. There's the paint differences, right? You got like some blacker blacks on there, some darker blues, some whiter whites, and then this piece is like off-white. This is like bright white, and then this strap here is a little bit different in color. And then if you look in the back, you also have, basically this is not painted. This has got like some painting, much whiter, all the way down to his boot is got the black leather holding in those like shells or whatever they are, and the strap going around is much different color. So these are the two helmets. And there's nothing wrong with the helmets. I mean, I think that they fit perfectly on both of them. You can tell mine has has been around quite a while because of that haze in the glass. But check that out. There's the paint apps on the helmet. I think they look really good, and I think it looks pretty good, and it's kind of cool to get, you know, just like we got Happy Hogan with the Marvel, and we got that Jon Favreau head. It's going to be kind of cool to get a face sculpt for the Dave Filoni. So we don't need to see Luke here, I don't think, but let me pull this helmet off. All right, so let's just take a look at that head. And it's pretty decent. I mean, I think that overall Hasbro does a fairly decent job on the heads, right? So I have to ask a question though. I think it's kind of cool that we get this character who was in that, who was in a shot in The Mandalorian. But is this a foreshadowing that maybe we get Captain Carson Teva too? I mean, wouldn't that be cool, is to get Carson Teva? Now, this is a custom that I did. I did it exactly on the same Luke body. And now that I have this Trapper Wolf, I think maybe I should go back and do some touch-ups on the paint just to like darken this piece in, to sort of bring him back into the timeline. Now, this is Wedge, so you know, so that was built on, so that was actually built on Wedge. And so basically there's the three of them together, and if you check it out, it's exactly the same body with just different heads. And am I okay with that? Yeah, I think I'm okay with it because of what you're getting. It would have been really cool they threw in the cowboy hat, but I guess you can always 3D print one later or something like that. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate it. One last thing before we go. If you stuck around this far, let me know what you think. Is it okay that they used the same body and just did a head swap for this figure? I mean, it's Luke, it's Wedge, it's Trapper Wolf now. I personally am glad to have gotten this figure. It's, of course, Dave Filoni, who's basically behind the series and stuff like that, so I think that's fantastic. But let me know in the comments what you think, because personally, I think a Captain Carson Teva would have been really cool since he had some actual more interaction with our main characters. We could have got the badge that he gave to Cara Dune. You know, the whole thing. They're going to release a Mando with the spider. Unless, of course, they got plans to release this guy with an X-Wing. That would be super cool. Anyways, let me know in the comments. I really appreciate it. And as always, everybody, have a great day.